want to show you the wall I've got to plaster. This is an old house in Lanzarote with half-metre thick stone walls, and they would have used lime, sand and any aggregate they could find for the insides of the wall. And now I don't think this wall was probably never plastered, to be honest. They would have done the front. If you can see around here, this one they would have done. But I'm now trying to plaster this wall here in the most harmless way possible to the wall, so no cement. I found patches of cement where they've put in hooks a bit later on, and the cement was so hard that when I tried to take the cement out, it would break the rock. So yeah, I'm trying to use materials which are much softer. So I'm trying to also use materials from the ground, just anything close to where we are. So we've got this big space here, which I'm trying to level the floor. So I've been taking out the earth down here, which is clay, with bits of, I don't know, bits of small rock. I've been filtering it with this, so as not to break all my efforts when I plaster. And just so far I've been mixing it by hand, which, to be fair, is taking quite a long time. I'm thinking I might get one of those whisks, but the ratio I've been using is 3 of sand, this kind of sand. Here they call it jable, which is the name of the desert down there. So it's just white sand. 3 of them in a bucket, like that, and then 1 of cal, 1 of lime. This is kind of the only lime I can find on the island, really. You can buy it in, you can get it imported, proper lime with NHL grades and things like that, NHL 3.5 and 2 and 4, whatever, which is really expensive, as you can imagine. So I'm just trying to find the easiest way, most cost-effective way of doing this. And this is just from the local ferreteria. It costs €4.50, and those bags you can get in from proper shops in, like, I don't know, like €11 a bag or something. So this is, I guess this is like factory made cal, so it hasn't got any porcelanos in it, any what do you call it in English? I don't know. Anyway, the things which natural hydraulic limes have in it are tiny little particles which help, like a catalyst, to make it stick better. But this is just pure cal, or pure lime, calcium hydroxide, I think that translates to. So my hope is that with a bit of this earth here, this has got some porcelanos in it, and that will help to be, you know, in a similar way, it will act as a catalyst. Not sure really. Anyway, so I've done 3 sand, 1 lime, and then 1 clay, which is just this stuff here, and sift it all through here. Mix it up. Probably takes 10 minutes to mix it. Probably add the water until it's, you know, till you can see it is sticky, and then just start chucking it on the wall. Because this wall is so uneven, I've had to use loads of material basically. You can see here, this is all flat. This is just brand new what I've done here. You can see with this line, you can see there's still loads of material to get in there to make it straight. There's a lot more than you think. And on these, this one up here, you can see, if you go really close, you can see little bits of organic material. So this is just any old sort of stringy bit I found in the garden, I just chopped up with some scissors. You can see again here. And this helps keep it all together, kind of bind it together. In the past maybe they would have used goat hairs. Some people use straw. I mean, there's not really any straw. You can buy straw here, but it's not natural to the landscape, so they have to import it from mainland Spain. So just trying to find materials which are local and cheap, basically, and also don't hurt the building itself. So yeah, for the kind of the base, just for filling everything in, we used it with bits of organic material. But for this top layer here, this is without. So this is exactly the same mix, but but without the bits of grass and stuff. You can see it's much smoother now. So I'm just chucking it on with the hand, and then using this nice clean cuchara, or whatever I don't know what you call it in English. Just move it across like this. I'll give it another coat eventually. My plan is to do the whole wall, get sort of a rough flatness, make sure the whole wall is sort of flat all the way along, and then go over with another layer to smooth it all out again, and then whitewash it with lime. Most important thing I'm finding out is to have rails, or to have have sides basically, which you can work off of. It's really difficult to flatten something when you haven't got a sort of baseline. So I put these two bits of wood. Well, actually, this is a piece of wood, and this is an old. Well, this is a level the builder left behind. Just a bit of aluminium, and it's sort of clamped to the top of the building. And I've levelled it. You see, I've used a bit of wood here, and I've screwed it in to try and keep it in place. And then that should, hopefully, that will mean fairly easily I can use this other level here and just go up like that, and just you can move it along as well, and just take the high spots off the plaster, and then it will all be flat without using these rails to guide you. Really difficult. So I would recommend that. Anyway, that is my exploration in lime and clay plastering. Just to show you, actually, you may think, oh, that's all going to fall off, he doesn't know what he's doing. Well, it's true, I might not know what I'm doing, but what I can tell you is 5 years ago I was doing little tests, little pruebas, and this is exactly the same mix, using the same bag of lime I found in the Fretteria. So this is 3-to-1 white sand and lime, and it's still really hard. All good. And this is actually all this stuff you can see here. Yeah, it's all kind of loose, but just in terms of filling in cracks, you can just use any old stuff. You just